Hello, it's Easter Sunday and welcome to Travel in the Know with me, Philip Saunders. Kalupasa, Christos, Anesti. Happy Easter, Christ is risen. Here I am in Oroklini, and today we're going to experience the midnight mass celebrations here with the Orthodox tradition. Believe me, it's not what you're expecting at all. And then I think we're going to find out whether I have to go for a swim or not on Easter Sunday in very cold water. So far, at around about 9 a.m. in the morning, I think there are 8 votes. We need 10. We need 10. Will we get them during the course of the morning? We'll see. And also, I'm dressed, of course, in an Ipswich Town shirt. This is the away strip from last season. Bright orange. It looks really like an egg yolk on one of Greeno Eats' fantastic breakfast reviews. And I suppose looking like an egg yolk on Easter Sunday, that's quite appropriate. Anyhow, one thing I really have not done so far in my stay in Cyprus is actually try the traditional baked goods for Easter. And that's what we're going to do first in this video. I'm going to go to a fantastic shop called Zorpas, which you find all over Cyprus. And it's open 24/7. It is a wonderful Cypriot institution. So let's go and see what the traditional Easter bakeries are. And then I think we'll eat some. These ice creams are amazing as well. Perhaps I'll reward myself with one after the swim, if there is a swim. Full of amazing savoury treats. I particularly like something called olive pie, which is a kind of pastry full of diced olives. Tastes really, really good. And here are the painted Easter eggs. Whether these are hand painted or machine painted, I have no idea. But you can see the multicolours there for the kids on the left hand side, but also the red. That's particularly symbolic because it represents the blood of Christ on the day that he sacrificed his life to redeem our sin. On the left we have the regular flaouna, definitely pronounced incorrectly, with raisins, and then there's also a savoury flaouna. Even though I can't pronounce it right, I can tell you this is the most traditional of all Cypriot Easter breads. And here's the other traditional Easter treat. These are called tsoureki, and I think they've also got some orange flavour. And if you're really, really greedy, well, you can have them coated in chocolate as well. Calorie count shooting up, but it is Easter Sunday. You'd rightly be a little cross with me if I didn't include a shot of this amazing Greek baklava. I can never get enough of these treats at Zorpas, so you can just look at this selection. Like in a fine restaurant, I can tell you, and then when you pan away and see that the price is €2, €2.30, you realise that you're getting a tremendous deal. It would be so nice to include the Union Jack, but unfortunately this square is dedicated to members of the European Union, so that's a no-go. It's the first time we've been together in my apartment, so welcome to Chateau Saunders in Oroklini. As you can see, I have my Easter spread out in front of me now, and it all looks amazing. In terms of the cost for the 2 special breads, well, the 2 flaonas here actually cost a lot more than I expected, around about €8.30, but then you have to bear in mind they're actually really heavy. I'm not going to eat all of this, obviously, but actually between them, they are over 600 grams in weight. And then I've also obviously got my other absolutely lovely piece of cake here, and that is the tsoureki, and that's $4.95. So we're going to try all of this together. I've got a nice triple espresso, and of course I've also got my Easter eggs painted red. I already explained the significance, so let's crack them. I'm on my own, I hope I can crack them. Yeah, fantastic. Christos, Anesti. So we'll start with the egg first. I'm not going to show you me peeling it. Some YouTubers would. That's not my scene. I'll be back with you in a moment. And as if by magic, here you go, 1 peeled egg. Now, it's slightly reddish. Mum, don't worry, I'm sure it's not toxic paint. I can eat this peacefully. Happy Easter once again. It's a really nice egg. And just for Greeno and Gary to know, it's hard-boiled, not runny. I'm going to try the tsoureki next. It's got almonds on it quite clearly. One nice slice from the middle. It's already nice and very soft. Looks to me a bit brioche-like. Let's see if that's what it tastes like. Look, you can see there, looks really nice, and the lovely almonds. It's very much like a brioche, but a little thicker in its texture and consistency, and I'd say a little less sweet and less buttery. But I think there is a very ever so slight tang of orange, and it's very nice. As you can see, I've already cut the flaonas into more manageable pieces. This one is the one with raisins. As you can see, it's nice, quite dark brown, nice crust. Quite different to this cake. This is much sweeter, juicy raisins. Texture is almost cake-like, and it's got a gentle sweetness, not overpowering, but very, very good. And this one must be the savoury one with its lighter colour. It's also got some little green seeds in there. Again, that moist, almost pastry feeling. It's not bread. And a sip of espresso to round it all off. Perhaps I'll see you at the beach. Oh my goodness me, what did I do yesterday? Why did I offer to go swimming? It's 11:15 in the evening here in Oroklini on Saturday, so very nearly Easter Sunday. And I can tell you, it's more like New Year here than anything else. There are crackers going off all over the place, just like on New Year's Eve back home. And I've just come to Oroklini's main parish church, Orthodox of course, Greek Orthodox, in order to attend the midnight mass ceremonies. It's getting ever livelier here, more and more crackers are going off, and I'm joined by Tim from Christos, great friend. Tim, can you just tell me a little bit about this tradition? I thought that the fire would be put there by the church, but no, your exact words were by delinquents.
Some of them juvenile delinquents.
Yeah.
But yeah, every village or town in Cyprus, and even as far as Greece, they have a tradition whereby they collect wooden pallets, boards, weeks before the actual Holy Week procession, especially on a night like this evening, whereby they use it as a symbolism. Yeah.
It is lit, sorry. I don't know if it's supposed to be lit, but
they like believe to scare, chase away bad spirits, demons.
And Judas Iscariot,
and of course,
which is the last we want to hear about Judas on Easter Sunday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I don't think we can hear anything.
There's going to be some big bombs going off. Yeah, it's just the start.
Okay, I think we're going to beat a retreat. People are throwing fireworks around all over the place. Doesn't seem the safest place to be for me, and I think we get a good sense of the fire now. It's going pretty well.
I don't particularly like it, but I understand the reason why it gets done from a traditional perspective, and that's a good thing. But as long as it doesn't put anyone in danger or harm, you know, that's always a worry.
So we've got candles,
Yeah.
and the priest is going to come out of the church,
Yes.
and then we all light our candles from a central candle, which has been lit by a flame, which was lit in Jerusalem today, in the Old City, and came on Cyprus Airways, and arrived here at 6 p.m. this evening.
Correct.
That's extraordinary. And it's only about a 40-minute flight, so we're close enough to do it in time for midnight, whereas that wouldn't work for London, for example. It's now midnight, right?
Yes.
So happy Easter, everyone.
Yes, happy
Christos
Easter.
Anesti.
Christos Anesti. That's what you said.
Yes,
Christ is risen.
If I say to you Christos Anesti, you'll say back to me Alithos or Kyrios, which means
One
he
bet on
has
it.
truly risen.
I get that, but I think I'll just say Christos Anesti, because that's
it.
easier.
Yeah.
Christos Anesti.
Yes.
Okay, I'm willing to admit that the sea looks beautiful, very inviting, but believe me, there's a slightly chilly wind here on the waterfront. So big thanks to all of you. We're now well over 10, I think 12, possibly 13 and particularly special thanks for a few members of my family. My nephew Ed, thanks mate, my brother Christopher, hugely appreciated, and most of all my mum and dad, who are not quite sure how to post a comment on YouTube, so they ensured on voting offline. So I'm going to try and find somewhere where there's actually a few people hanging out for this swim, and I'm still very nervous. How can I delay it? Well, I've got two more stories to tell you about Easter in Cyprus first. So I'll walk along the beach and tell you all about that. First, an explanation for what we saw in church last night. Basically, when everybody lit their flame from the priest's central candle, this symbolized the light of Christ after resurrection. And as more and more parishioners light their candles, this is designed to reflect the spread of the Christian liturgy and belief around the world. Usually Easter doesn't fall on the same date in Orthodox Christian countries as it does in countries which follow other Christian denominations. Now, the reason for that is due to the two different calendars. The Orthodox Christians follow the Julian calendar, whilst Catholics, for example, follow the Gregorian calendar. And the Julian calendar is generally about 13 days behind the Gregorian calendar. But this year, it isn't. It isn't always. And dates were either similar or the same in 2010, 2011, 2014, 2017, and now 2025, which really makes it even nicer. It's really great to have Easter here, but at the same time be able to share all of these films about Orthodox Easter on the same day that most of my viewers will be celebrating Easter. Now, sadly, I don't think I can delay anymore. I mean, just look at these pictures of the sea. Nobody is swimming, but I made a promise, and hard as it is, I'm definitely going to keep it. This video is in danger of overrunning the time I allotted to it, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to go for a swim. Hope you'll forgive me. I think that's the closest I've come to clickbait. Hope you're still there. Now, I've got important news though. I am not chickening out. I'm going to make another video. It's going to be very short, and I will post it within a few hours, and definitely still UK and US time on Easter Sunday. So do join me again a little bit later. In the meantime, for those of you who are fed up with me, had enough for Easter Sunday, have a very peaceful and beautiful Easter with your friends and family, and enjoy a chocolate egg, unless of course you're in Cyprus, in which case it will be a beautifully red painted natural egg. Goodbye.